Man United's next 4 steps after sacking Solskjaer during emergency meeting. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been sacked by Manchester United following their disastrous 4-1 defeat to Watford on Saturday, with an announcement now made confirming his exit. Solskjaer went into the game knowing it was a must-win, but the defeat leaves United with just 1 victory from their last 7 Premier League games. It wasn't just a defeat, it was the manner of which it was inflicted, and after Manchester City and Liverpool humiliated them, the United board have seemingly had enough. United called an emergency meeting after Saturday's defeat to discuss Solskjaer's future and their next steps, and it isn't just the simple task of sacking a manager, there are many other factors that have to be considered. Here Mirror Football take a look at United's 4 next steps following their Solskjaer decision. Solskjaer may have been in the firing line, but there is a much bigger team behind the scenes, and due to United's poor performances, they are also partly to blame. United must decide whether to fire Solskjaer's backroom staff as well as the Norwegian to allow for a fresh start for their chosen replacement. Usually managers come with a team. But United's situation is slightly different, with Mike Phelan and Michael Carrick working at the club under different managers. Key decisions will have to be made about who stays and who goes as United prepare to shake things up once again to find the right boss. According to the club, Carrick will now take charge of the team for forthcoming games, while the club looks to appoint an interim manager to the end of the season. With such a big event during the middle of the season, it's only courteous to meet with the players and discuss decisions that have been made around the club. Squad members were reportedly seen crying in the dressing room following the 4-1 defeat to Watford, as the situation is overwhelming at United. Many stars would have formed a close relationship with Solskjaer, and the fact that he is a former United legend adds another dimension due to his association with the club. A meeting must be held to speak briefly about the present and also give assurances about the future. Perhaps the most important step, hiring the right boss. It's crucial that United get it right this time, as they are without a trophy since Jose Mourinho won the Europa League in 2018, but in truth they haven't been the same since Sir Alex Ferguson left. United have tried David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Mourinho and now Solskjaer, who are all very different managers, but they need to get it right this time to ensure they don't face another underwhelming and expensive mistake. Zinedine Zidane and Brendan Rodgers are the favorites, but it's better to take the time to assess the best option than appoint a replacement in a panic. And that's where Carrick comes in. Sacking a manager isn't cheap, and Solskjaer is set to pocket around £7.5 million in compensation. Solskjaer will be given a full year's salary, as per his severance package agreement, which works out at about £7.5 million, making him 5th in the highest paid Premier League managers. It's a similar amount to what Steve Bruce received after being relieved of his duties at Newcastle, and although both will be gutted to lose their jobs, they certainly won't be complaining about the payout. United